In the early 90s of the 20th century, the American public dreamed of seeing the battle of Lewis versus Morrison. Why? The answer is simple: hatred of Lennox and exaltation of Tommy. Lewis was a hellish mixture, a Briton with Jamaican roots who had Canadian citizenship. Not the heavyweight leader that America dreamed of. Morrison was the golden boy, the Duke of boxing, the embodiment of the American dream. In 1992, Mike Tyson was jailed. Tommy was seen as the replacement for Iron Mike on the throne of the Royal Division. After the premiere of the movie Rocky V, where Morrison played the role of boxer Tommy Gunn, even people far from fisticuffs learned about the Duke. By this time, Lennox, without an official fight, was appointed world champion by decision of the World Boxing Council. The leaders of the organization were furious from the tricks of the belt owner Riddick Bowe and his manager Rock Newman. The final point for ending the relationship was Bowe's act when he defiantly put the dummy of the WBC gold title in the bin.
I'm not afraid of you, Lennox, and we're gonna get it on. I owe you one.
Okay.
You're not the man I thought you were. You lied on me. I thought we was cool.
Yo, bring it on, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna bring it. You ain't said nothing but a word. Freddie Roddick was afraid of you.
I'm gonna knock you out.
You was a chump. You gonna knock nothing out, boy.
I'm gonna knock you out.
You gonna knock nothing out.
You know I'm gonna knock
nothing out.
I know.
Why you know it? Do it then. Do it then. You ain't do shit. I ain't know come off my feet.
You're the champion.
You had help from the
You're the
ref.
champion.
Well, knock me out. Knock me out then, boy.
You ain't nothing to me, nigga.
Watch your mouth, son.
Hey, look, man, put your man away, man. You ain't nothing to me.
Riddick clearly demonstrated his unwillingness to fight Lennox. The World Boxing Council has forever eliminated Bowe from its ratings. Lewis became the champion without a fight, and thus only added negativity to his person on the part of the American public. The audience talked about a unification battle. Lewis against Morrison, a pragmatic businessman against a handsome cavalier man. The fighters' managers, Frank Maloney and Bill Keaton, sat down at the negotiating table. It was a small matter. The fighters each only had to defend their title once before the unification battle. Lewis, with some difficulty, completed the task in a duel with Frank Bruno.
Recover. He's going down. It's amazing that Bruno stands up, and now Mickey Van stops the fight. It was
And Tommy was destroyed by Michael Bent in 1.5 minutes of the first round.
Morrison. He has been plagued by a weakness. That'll quiet the crowd a little bit. And Bent again lands the right. Knows it. 3 knockdown rule in a fight. Michael Bent on the verge of a big moment. And he's got it. That's it. A first round KO for Michael Bent.
The champion was on the floor 3 times from Bent's smashing blows. Few expected this turn of events. The fight with Lewis was canceled. Tommy was no longer the world champion and lost the promised fee of $7.5 million. Furthermore, in the media, Lennox criticized the negligent opponent, which caused even greater negativity against him. America hated Lewis. Sweet revenge is a feeling that all the haters of the Briton experienced when he lost the title to Oliver McCall.
Lewis unbeaten, remember, after 25 fights. Oh, he's got him. Oh, Lewis walked into a right hand. And that referee...
But the former champion was not looking for excuses. He took the blame on himself and changed the coaching staff. Lennox returned to the ring under the leadership of Emanuel Stewart and became a new man. By this time, Tommy was in a fever, both in the ring and in his personal life. Scandal after scandal. Statements about the beatings of ex-wives and girlfriends, nightly adventures and clashes with the police, health problems and weight. Flimsy performances in the ring gave way to bright victories. In June 1995, Tommy gave a fantastic fight against Donovan Ruddock.
A standing 8 here. By about 10 more seconds, and it's a long one. He will not do it. Oh, my, it's over.
Lennox occupied the first line of the WBC rating. Morrison was located on the second. On October 7, 1995, the two former champions crossed their gloves in the square of the ring in a fight for the unimportant IBC title. This moment has remained aloof. The public did not care what title was at stake. She had long dreamed of seeing this battle and for some reason still believed in the success of her scandalous favorite.
Protect yourself at all times. Any questions here? Any questions here? Let's get it on.
These fighters are not so much at a crossroads.
Hard right hand by Tom. Another right hand miss as the round comes to a close, and a relaxed Morrison allows himself.
Tommy only had to try to portray a semblance of a competitive battle. In the second round, he was knocked down by a counter left hook.
Morrison, but he goes down, so score it a knockdown for Lewis.
I thought it was a left hook. The fighters had their backs to us, so we couldn't tell. But if it was,
11th time in the decade of the 90s that Tommy Morrison.
Lennox dictate the pace. You can count for it. 12 knocking right now.
There's a right frequently with those right hands as he steps inside. Mills Lane gets him at the distance again, and Lewis landed a right hand.
The crowd.
Real good defense. Tommy's not getting through, and I think forgets his count.
He's been very effective in the first minute of this round.
Two things I see to take over now.
Morrison leveled the situation a little in 3 and 4, but in 5 missed the worst that can be missed by Lewis, his right uppercut, which led to the second knockdown.
Morrison went to one knee. Lane calls it a knockdown, correctly so. Morrison knew it. He went immediately to the neutral corner, and that right eye's looking pretty bad.
Go out and see can he land a big shot now.
Oh, that's a terrific right hand. Heard Morrison say to the doctor, "I've still been a factor so far." Down goes Morrison again, and this is becoming a blowout.
this is the round that Morrison stopped running after taking a terrible beating.
Lane's getting very close to a stoppage here. You get that sense.
In round 6, Tommy shook at any touch of the Briton's glove. Mills Lane stopped the fight after 2 falls of the Duke. His right eye was closed. Jabs from Lennox had damaged his cheekbone. Morrison was beaten. The jaw and arm were broken, and their career was actually over. When asked by the journalists about the reason for the defeat, Tommy muttered the words about polygamy and fatigue, which instantly scattered in all the media.
Or how you felt different in this fight than you have in some other fights?
Well, you know, I came out really relaxed. I just realized that, you know, as long as I take patience and use my jab and let's go behind a good jab and just throw some combination, it wouldn't be too much.
Well, I think he was very disciplined in this fight, but you know, one thing for me is that I wasn't able to execute the way I done. I just got a shot in the eye, it closed. I'm used to fighting with broken hands and broken jaws and all kinds of things, but I've never had to go to battle with something like this. And he's a long arm guy. I have no excuses. I mean, he was a better man tonight, but you know, I never fought in this position before. But I'm young, no sense in taking punishment, and I'll be back. You know, it's one of those things.
For Lennox, the battle with Tommy was the first step on the way to the top of the heavyweight division. And for Morrison, it was a step into the abyss. In February 1996, before the scheduled fight with Arthur Withers, the Duke was diagnosed with HIV. He linked the cause of his ailment with a rampant lifestyle, which, however, few people were surprised. Endless investigations and scandals have enveloped the life of the former champion. He lost not only to Lennox, but also to himself. Boxing experts are still wondering, did Morrison ever have a chance to defeat a fighter like Lewis? Or is this all the fruit of a sick imagination of the American dream? Tommy's career resembled a bright flash. The audience wanted to see him a replacement for Mike Tyson, and safely forgot about the Duke when Iron Mike was released. Morrison's talent cannot be denied, but boxing is not a 36-minute fight. This is a way of life. The sport requires maximum return to get results. It is necessary to spend all your resources, time, and effort. Tommy did not want to give anything. He only wanted to take everything from life. Resisting the fruits of his success is no less difficult than reaching the top. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please press the like button, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for new episodes about the great legends of the past.